Hello, everybody. I'm gonna start off by saying thank you for being here. Really appreciate all the feedback I've been getting from people. Appreciate you watching this. Any of your support, amazing. Love that. You guys, incredible. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Alright, so time for a sketchbook tour again. I've got some fun stuff this time around. I'm excited. So I ended up painting this a little bit. I did a video about it, so go check that out on my page if you want to see me painting this and talking about horses. It's horse time. Alright, so there's that. We've seen it. Let's move on. You know I've been loving that yellow pencil, dude. So, next page, I just did a bunch of self-portraits. So this is what I look like. Kinda. Not really. It's not too far off. This one's a little off, but I look stupid here, so I mean, that's a little on the money. Just kidding. Alright. If anything, I probably look like a combo of these two. So yeah. Did just some sketching with my Blackwing pencil, and then went over it with that yellow Caran d'Ache highlighter pencil that I love. So there's that. This is me. I was thinking about Kingdom Hearts that day, and like how all the profile pics or whatever had those like diamond shapes on them, and I was just trying to look all cool. Got a giant finger here. You know how it be. This is a very snazzy version of me, very cheeky. So yeah, there's that. My face is definitely closer to this. Just know that I was giving myself a lot of leeway here. Yeah, cool. All right, moving on. Got some cicadas. Also, speaking of cicadas, sorry if you can hear the cricket in the background. He's gonna be here. So buckle up. Yeah. So the backgrounds with watercolor, it's based off some tiles that I saw at work, and I was like, wow, those are pretty. At work, they were like pink, but they like almost looked pearlescent in a way when you like walk past them, so they're really shiny and cool and almost like blue. So that's what I did there. And then I did some on this page too. So just kind of abstract stuff. I don't know why, but I really like this splotch because it got like everything mixed in. So yeah, just some cicadas with a brush pen. Nothing crazy. I like cicadas. Okay, that was supposed to be 8/22, so August 22nd, but I don't know why I put 5 originally, and then I was like, wait, hold up, let's try and make this look like an 8. So that's why that's there. There's those baddies. Oh boy, do I love this page. So, just big Sphinx lady. This was based on a reference photo. So, yeah. I used a Stablio pen. It was gray, and I got it for like $1. Because it was technically used. Yeah, like how that turned out. I like the vastness of the page, the emptiness. I really dig this spread. I don't know what to tell you. Probably could have used some more shading on the boob, but whatever. Sometimes I need a quiet page, thank you. I think I was probably really just stressed out that day. So I was like, I just need to have a chunk of my sketchbook where nothing is happening. So yeah. And then I hung out with a friend in a coffee shop, and we drew some portraits together. So that's what all these are. This is also with the Stablio pens. This is, I think, a mild liner. Oh, you can't even see me pointing. The like thing that looks like a highlighter, essentially, that was mild liner, was a brush pen that was also like 70 cents because it was used. Yeah. That was August 26th. It was fun hanging out with my friend. I hadn't seen her in a really long time, so that was cool to catch up. And she's doing art too, so like, that was awesome. So we were just drawing next to each other. So yeah. Just portraits. I drew this one first, this one second. Didn't like it, so I ended up drawing over it. Oh no, sorry. I should be paying attention to when stuff is like getting fuzzy. Or maybe just not whipping my hand so close. Anyways. So yeah, bald guy. He was number 3. And then I really like the blue outlined lady. I feel like she turned out looking like a person. I just feel like the eyes got too strange on this lady and I lost the plot a little. Old man, I was having fun with him. Beards are weird to draw, though, I'll say that. This gal I love, and I wish I wouldn't have put this behind her, but it's a sketchbook, you know, this is all practice. In fact, more pages should be like this, you know? probably like this page. I should be experimenting more. I feel like my sketchbook gets a little too like, I don't know, I'm thinking of a finished piece, so I need to make it look good for like content, which should not be the case. The other thing is, if you don't want to show people your art, that's totally fine. It might even be better for you to not show people, or like, I don't know, there's some stuff I don't show you guys. Sometimes I'm like, that drawing's for me, you know? That one's just for me. And sometimes it's kind of like fun to be like, that drawing's just for me. Because it's like, ooh, got a little secret y'all don't even know. Yeah, really like this lady. And now all of these are based off of like Pinterest photos I found. Trying really hard not to find like AI portraits. Lately, I've been seeing so many AI portraits on Pinterest. And I'm like, ew, like why is that happening, dude? How hard is it to take a photo of somebody? Like, I don't even need a fancy portrait photo. I just need amateur hour, take a selfie. Like, geez. Sorry guys, I hate AI. Big rant. Well, it was a little rant, but you know. I don't know a lot of people that do like AI. Or if they do, I'm judging them a little. I'll be real. So yeah. Anyways, there's all that. Ka-chow! Some birds. Again, Stablio pens. Sometimes I just like layering stuff over each other in different colors. I feel like that really worked out here. I like birds. And I was like, man, what if I just kept drawing birds? And I feel like birds are almost one of the things I draw the most of. I don't know if I'm like great at drawing birds, but you know, the more I do it, the better I'll probably get, right? It's all practice. So yeah, birds. Got this page. This is with a new brush pen that I got. I'm loving it. It's great. Barbed wire, punk people, some random scullies. That was August 30th. And then that yellow highlighter pencil again. When I showed this to my boyfriend, he was just like, wow, that looks like Guitar Hero. And I was like, whoa, weird, you're right. Especially with, like, these stars. But yeah, I was just in the mood to draw Liberty Spikes. So that's why everyone's got those on. Got some ladies. Okay, weird story about the ladies. I had heard this song on Instagram called, Bauch Po, which is just this really silly German song, and that translates to basically like butt, belly. Oh no, hang on. Oh man, Bauch Po. Stomach, legs, butt. So yeah, so I was like, yeah, workout music. So I drew a couple different like shaped ladies because I also want to like draw different body types. So I have like this more like lean, muscular woman. I really want to practice drawing muscles more. So there she is. I have kind of just like neutral gal. She got a little bit of thigh on her, a little tummy, you know. Probably could have done her tummy a little more. And then I got like, you know, bigger gal, sporting this swimsuit, rocking it. I am bummed out that her hand like turned into a claw. You know how it is with hands. We all know. It's the bane of every artist's existence is hands. And I can draw hands on their own, but like when it's attached to an arm, I forget what hands look like. I don't even know. Here, I don't mind the hands. I don't know, these are more loose and gestural. This is fine. But yeah, she ended up with a claw, and for that, I'm sorry. So there's that. I was hanging out with my brother. My mom has some birds. She has a green-cheeked conure, and then just like a little budgie parakeet guy. So that was them in their cage. Really fast drawing. And then I got this muscly man, and then just some weird demon dog guys. I had drawn a dog, but I don't know what happened. I was talking to my brother while I was drawing, so the line was just totally off, and I was like, what did I just do? So then instead of drawing like the regular dogs I wanted, I was like, we're just gonna make really weird funky dogs. So that's how that happened, and these are the Stablio pens again. I do like how he turned out. I think the face could be a little better, but I'm like, yeah, we're getting muscly, we're doing some patterns on clothing. Yes. I really like this page, and that was on the first. Alright, we got some watercolor junk here. Really like this too. I'm obsessed with the tiles I keep seeing at work. This was based on another section of work where there was just cool looking tiles. And I just really wanted to do watercolor that day, so I was like, bam, right there. Then I got this three-faced lady. I was like, this is cool. I'm liking this. So that might become a painting. Like, a legitimate painting. Who knows? Don't hold your breath. I'm very bad at committing to actual art. Got some cats. This is our boy Gilgamesh. These are Posca markers. And I think they're dying on me, which, you know, that's my fault, because I think I got them for a Christmas, like, 2 years ago. So, yeah. So they were kind of, like, dying and, like, really dry, and I shook the ever-loving bejesus out of them, but they weren't coming through, so I was like, whatever. Just gonna make it sketchy and dry. So that's our boy Gil. I bought gel pens, and I was so excited for them, and they just did not work on this paper. They didn't work. I think the paper is too, I don't know how to put it, it's very dry. It's very dry. So the gel pen just kept, like, eating into the paper and giving up. So we have to try those gel pens on a smoother surface. So yeah, we were at trivia night, and I just wanted to cover up the gel pen nonsense. So I just drew, like, this random figure I saw, and just, like, a bunch of question marks, weird eye, face, I don't know. But I liked it much better than what it was starting as. And then we got just a lady here. It was a statue reference I was looking at. Just a random little pouring pot guy. Couple kissing. Yeah, that was on the 10th. Playing around with patterns here. And also, this is a pen I hadn't used in forever. That was my Preppy 02. So I was like, yeah, let's whip that boy out. And it did okay on the paper, so probably gonna use that more. Another page from trivia night. This is just based off statues. Another three-faced person. Oh man, we can't talk. Three-faced person. So yeah. There's that. I drew these at work when I really shouldn't have been. There's really no time to, like, draw at work. It's really like, if you've got time to lean, you've got time to clean. You know how it goes. So yeah, that was with that Preppy pen. Just a pair of scissors. This was a child. This is just lady. Work sucks, I know. If you know the song, you know the song, which I'm sure many of you do. Yeah, just some little doodly dudes I drew today. I just like them. I just think they're cute. I made soup today, so that's the soup, and I got some toast with it. Really like this little guy. That's supposed to be a nose. I don't know if that reads like a nose, but it is. Long cat boy. Some kind of weird creature whose head is a bowl, so it's just full of fruit. Strong man. Guy with big hands. He's going to work, obviously. And then I just started reading Witch Hat Atelier, and they had, like, a weird little creature like this in there, so I was like, I'm just gonna draw something similar to that. So there's that. And then we'll finish up on this page. Don't worry about it. I was looking at someone's face, and I don't know, my hand just kind of gave up for the day. So I was like, well, we're done here. That's enough. Alright, and that's everything. That's our little sketchbook tour thing, you know? So we'll do this again in a while. Thanks again for stopping by. Hope you have a wonderful day, guys.